Extremely proud of our team this weekend. Our goal was to start conference 2-0, and we reached that goal. And nothing about it was easy, but that's how we like it for ourselves. Our motto was challenge accepted, and so flight delays and lack of sleep, and it doesn't matter. We just have to play, and every other team goes through the same thing. So just really proud of our team for fighting. How we survived a match point on the first day, and came back and won that match, and turned it around the next day. They made some adjustments, we did. So just really proud of our staff, really proud of our team for being able to fight through everything. And 2-0 in conference is always good. We'll take that every single year. And also proud of Lexi for being named Conference Offensive Player of the Week, well deserved. Anytime in the first match, she took 31 swings and served the ball 15 times and didn't make a single error. And so when you do that, you're going to win a lot of games. And so congratulations to her. It's well deserved. South Dakota this weekend is a really good team. They were regular season champs last year, got upset in the conference tournament. This past weekend they split with Creighton, went 5 both times, and Creighton's top 20 in the country. Really strong outside hitters, returning, just really good players. It's going to be a tough set of matches, but we're looking forward to it. We're going to see, it was by far the best team we'll have played this year. Preseason #1 in our conference again, and so we're excited to play, a really good level of team and see where we are. And if for whoever's coming out to our games, we're excited to have them, see us finally, since the first time since November. So excited to be back at home, excited to play in front of home crowd, in front of a home crowd, and looking forward to a good level of play.
Yeah, Coach, where would you say you guys grew the most from NDSU to Oral Roberts?
Resiliency was always there. I think we didn't really get a chance to show it against NDSU, and the fact that we had to go through so much stuff this past weekend, we grew a lot in there, and it gave us a chance to show how much we did in that area. I think the other biggest thing that we grew is 13 of our 14 players saw court time this weekend, in 5-set matches and close matches. And so it got us to show, yes, we have a little bit of depth. It gave everybody some game experience. So as we go into this next weekend, and we might have a different lineup that we might throw out there, we're going to be more prepared for that match. And so being able to get everybody on the court was a huge growth thing for us, and is really going to help us long term.
Talking about that resiliency a little bit, kind of what does it mean to you having a group that can survive 2 different close matchups like that, and rally back each time? Kind of what's that like from your perspective?
Our thing is, we don't lose 5-set matches. We don't. We, knock on wood, we haven't lost one since I became the head coach here. And I think that just shows how mentally tough our players can be. I also think it shows we shouldn't, take it to 5. We can win earlier, but, that's a conversation for another day. But winning is always tough, no matter where you are. And when you get to a 5th set, I mean, it's just like overtime in hockey. It's, a couple bad possessions, a couple, turnovers, the game can go either way. And for us to prove that we can go against some things, because not everything went perfectly for us in the 5th sets, for us to be able to overcome those, I think it just shows how mentally tough we can be, and hopefully we can translate that to the first 4 sets in these next matches.
Yeah, Coach, in regards to South Dakota, certainly well-deserved. They're a very solid program right now. But sometimes programs utilize that mystique or whatever a little bit to their advantage. You can't be passive against the Yotes, can you? You gotta be the one attacking here when you have this matchup against a very solid team, don't you think?
Oh, no, absolutely. I mean, we're not going to go in saying, hey, we're just going to run the ball up the middle every time and burn some clock and then hope for the best, right? Like when you play the Kansas City Chiefs, you got to go for it on 4th down. I don't think our talent discrepancy is between the Chiefs and, let's say, the Detroit Lions, but we're going to have to work and do some things to be able to play against them. And so we're working this week on being aggressive, serving tough. That was one thing against Oral Roberts that got us both wins, is our serve and pass game was better than Oral Roberts. And for us to beat South Dakota, we will have to do that again. And that is a strength of ours. So if we can do that and stay aggressive and make some minor tweaks, it's going to be a good match. If we do something less than that, it might not be. But I'm excited to see what we're going to do. I think they're going to be revved up for it, too. I think they're going to take the 2 wins. Okay, now we got a better team coming in, and I think we're going to be more hyped for this one. Not that we weren't for Oral Roberts, but we're going to be really hyped for this one.